Okay, now let's look at part B, question 2. Now, in part B of this SAC, we are given uh, the data of the driver. Okay, so the number of driver died on that year, and the number of passenger died on that year. Okay, and from the data, basically, we have a scatter plot. Okay, and then question 2A asks me, okay, to use the scatter plot, describe the relation between the driver and the passenger and the road fatalities in terms of strength, direction, and form. Okay, now mark the keyword. The examiner asked me for in terms of strength, direction, and form. So I should have one mark here, one mark here, and one mark here. The correct answer is there should be a moderate positive linear relationship. Okay, so I write it down. Should be a moderate positive linear relationship between the driver fatalities and the passenger fatalities. Because if we look at the previous page, if we look at those scatter plot, okay, what I can conclude is roughly, if we have more number of drivers die, well, the number of passengers died would increases roughly, but not 100%, not exactly, but roughly. So, and this shape, if you look at it, it's actually going up. Okay, so if I'm going to draw a line, it's roughly the line goes up. Okay, so this is why I describe it as moderated. Moderated is the strength, positive linear relationship. Well, positive is the direction, and the linear is the form. Okay, so moderate positive linear relationship between the driver fatalities and the passenger fatalities. Okay, you get 3 marks for it. 2B. Now, question 2B is asking me to use the data provided to find the Pearson's product moment correlations coefficient and the coefficient of determination of relation between driver and the passenger. Okay. So correct to 3 decimal places. Now, what we do is basically you need to find this question. You need to find R and R square. Okay. R is basically the Pearson's product moment correlation coefficient, and R square is coefficient of determination, okay, of the data above. Okay, so the idea to do it is to use calculators. So I try to do it with you here. Okay, so I show you how to do this. It's idea we have a new page. We go to stats. Actually, sorry, we have a new page. We go to spreadsheet. Okay. Now, then I need to enter all those number in. Step 1, I put down driver. Okay. So then on column B, I have passenger. Okay, I just write down pass. So then I have to enter all this number in. Okay, now once you have entered all those values in, what we can do is go to menu. Okay, stats. We need linear regression. Okay, 3 or 4. So, well, at this case 3, 4 it's going to be the same thing. Okay, it's going to be the same thing. So, what I do is I just click on it. It asks me for the X list. Now we look at the graph. X is the horizontal one. Okay, the graph tell me my X should be the driver. My vertical one should be the passenger. So I go to my calculator. My X should be the driver. My Y should be the passenger. Okay. We have an equation. We don't have frequencies. So, okay. Now we should have our answers. If I move my calculator to here. Now, my R is 0.676. Actually, let me have a look. Is 0.6769, so it rounded up to 0.677. Okay, remember, we need to round it to 3 decimal places. Okay, so it's going to be 0.677. Okay, and my R square from my calculator is 0.458. Okay, because it's 4582, so it rounded up to 0.458. So I write it down, 0.458. Okay. Now for this, I think you get 1 mark. Okay. You get 1 mark for this section, and you get another mark for the value of R square values.